After the Avatar picked up all the items Stefano dropped on top of him, the Champion of Virtue found Boydon coming out of Busia's shop, Dupre was found in the Blue Boar Inn, Shamino was out hunting in the Magic Forest, and Yolo himself was hanging out with Gustachio, one of the magical adepts. Once Shamino rejoined our party, however, he told us Frigidazi felt really bad about what happened with the Avatar being tossed in the Mountains of Freedom and all that. As an apology, she gifted the Avatar with serpentine earrings and a magical scroll that protects him and his party from scorching temperatures. That magic is much needed later on. Once the Avatar put the serpent earrings on his ears for some reason, a strange being communicated with the Avatar pretty much immediately afterwards.
A new hero has entered this world. Am I dreaming, or is he real?
It was a ghostly serpent spirit thing. The identity of this tired-sounding snake will be revealed not too long from now once we find specific items. You would think now would be time to hightail it out of Moonshade, right? But there was still a fair amount of stuff to do here first. Gustachio wanted help with his experiment in studying the magical storms, mainly what properties each bolt of lightning has. According to Gustachio, Mortegro got struck by lightning while the Avatar was in the Mountains of Freedom. In his place stood some sort of stone altar with serpentine patterns. Or serpentine origin is what Gustachio said, I believe. He gave us an energy globe, and off to the testing area up north we went. The Avatar studied each color of lightning, what they did, and went back to the old man, who told the Avatar to give the findings to Feda Biblio. Off to Feda I went, who told the champion to look into the crystal ball. Inside, we saw a figure get caught by a magical storm. He got struck by lightning and turned to a bird, namely Ale the bird. If you remember, Cain, the shepherd we sailed with from the Sleeping Bull Inn to Moonshade way back when, was trying to find the mystery of his brother Edrin's disappearance with the mages here. Well, that person earlier was Ale the bird all along. Gustachio gave the Avatar a bird cage to put Ale in, and off to that area in the north once again. There's a lot of backtracking in the last part. Once we put the new energy globe on the pedestal, flipped the lever, Ale the bird turned back into Edrin. Turns out one thing the lightning can do, depending on the color, is transmutation, turning one person to something else entirely. There's also teleportation and transposition, the latter being one item swapped with the other. As a reward, Gustachio offered lots of magical spells free of charge. Pretty handy, but I had most of his spells already. After that, the snake being talked to us again and the part ended.
Who art thou, stranger? Why can't I see thee? Curse this imbalance which veils my mind.
Well guys, welcome back to Let's Play some more Serpentile. We are actually, hello Kane. You're messing up my intro. Welcome back, my lord. Edrin has returned, my lord. Yes, we talked to you in the last part about that. So I'm just gonna skip this. Bye. Alright, as I was saying, we're not quite done here in Moonshade just yet. I want to buy some more spells, and that should be very quick. I'm just gonna cut to the points where I'll buy some spells. How much money do we have, though? 1090 gilder, that should be enough. I don't think we need to buy any more than level 9 spells. And we also need to do a little bit of a small quest that I actually never done before. It involves something involving Moshs and Columna. Let's buy some spells first, though. Alright, so I got every spell so far. There's a couple of others, and we're out of money, by the way, which is why I stopped. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the speed up routine or just skip to this point, so excuse me. So I stopped here because it's a good time to, since I ran out of money, just go ahead and make some money. I'm just going to do this once, because we got some gemstones we can convert with Topo here. So false coin, I skipped it. It's a level 2 spell, that means it requires no mana at all. So let's cast false coin. Not very Avatar-ly, but this is Moonshade, and we failed. It costs 2 mana. Did we cast in the wrong spot? Did we cast in our inventory? Let's do that again. Oh, what the heck? Do I do this? I think I know what's going on. So I just remembered that I think you need... Oops, that is Boyd on stat screen. So we got not a whole lot of guild, just 82. Let's stack that to 100. I just remembered. I'm doing it wrong. I do this. There you go. Yeah, convert. Use it on the currency you want. So we got 98 there, 98 there, 98 there, 98 there, and 98 there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a cheat, isn't it? And like I said, not very avatar-ly. Not very virtuous. That's more accurate. Avatar-ly is not a word, right? Anyways, put all this in here. Just gonna do that once because we got some gemstones we can convert. I didn't really need to use this all that often. Now we have 702 guilders. Let's go back and buy those spells from Columna. There's 2 that she has. And I probably won't skip this part. Let's just talk to her. Because there's this thing about Stefano here. She has a new dialogue about Stefano. Let's click on it. 'Twas Stefano who stole my stockings from Terizio's house in an attempt to blackmail us over our affair. Now that he has returned to Moonshade, we have already seen to it that he shall die for what he tried to do to us. So I don't really feel bad about using the false coin spell. Should probably warn Stefano, though I don't think there's any sort of dialogue about that. Now the spells I need, I think, is 4th level. Now we got those, I believe. 5th, we don't have invisibility, so I'll go ahead and haggle this. Let's try 140. 150. Good time to mention, remember Mortegro? I sped past that portion when I was buying spells from him. He shuts down the haggling pretty quickly. He sells on the final price earlier than these other mages here. So we got invisibility, and there's one more spell, I believe. Or she also has level 7. These 2 we don't have, which costs a pretty penny. I'm not going to skip this portion because you can see what she says up there. But I'm not going to read it out. Art thou deaf? You don't need to be rude. Jeez, my goodness. Well, you're going to get your comeuppance really soon. $285 will do it, right? $295? I'll give you $294. This is lasting way too long. So we got that, Energy Mist, excuse me, Poison Mist, which is also rather expensive. Let's try $240. I'll give you $260. I overshot that. I might skip past this point, I don't know, because I don't want to cast another false coin spell. Because I ran out of money buying 2 spells from Columna, so I'll show this here just in case. We got a lot more spells than when we first started with. We got Energy Mist, excuse me, and she also has Poison Mist. I think after that, that's going to be it. Other than what we can get in spell scrolls and stuff. It's 11:02 a.m. and Topo's nowhere to be found. Well, Topo's nowhere to be found, so I need to come here to the Blue Boar and talk to Petra. There's a lot of running around to get ready before leaving Moonshade that there's going to be a lot to edit, so that's going to annoy me. So excuse me, we need to buy a certain thing. That thing is fish. Most people in Moonshade think that my fish is excellent, but have a care. When I actually prepared a meal of fish, it was stolen away by Mosh, the rat catcher. So I dare say she enjoys it greatly. The dinner cost 22 guilders. Dost thou find the price agreeable? You know, you can haggle this, that low amount already, which is a little... That's greedy. I'd be hypocritical if I chose that after complaining about Mortegro. We'll just buy 1 fishy. We'll say goodbye to Big Booty Petra and farewell, so long. Terizio really knew what he was doing there. Now I was hoping Topo would be in here. I don't know where he is right now. I think he shows up noon afterwards, which gives us time to go find Mosh. There she is. She's taking a nappy poo. Also, I forgot to mention, here's the Mirror of Truth. And there's that big fish I have. I thought it was going to be those small green ones. Here's the Mirror of Truth. We got that from Gustachio, and I completely forgot, like I said. For some reason, I thought Frigidazi gave you that. But now we can't fit it, which is funny. There we go. The fur cap was taking up too much space, I guess. I got too much stuff. Which happens. That happens in Ultima. We got some stuff to offload at Lydia's home. But let's go ahead and talk to Mosh. But yeah. Forgot Gustachio gave you that, so awaken her. That used to be a free spell in Blackgate. Why dost thou not leave me alone? Because I want to ask you about Columna. So, thou hast spoken to that hag. Tell me now, dost thou believe me, or she? I believe you. Thou dost truly believe me now. Excuse me. Ah, I see that thou dost. Thou art truly one I can say is my friend. I smell something. Thou hast some fish. Oh, I do so love a good fish. Well, if you want it, have it. We're not hungry. We bought that just because, and it's... I don't think Mosh gives a clue that she likes fish, or her rats like fish. If she did, that was a long time ago, before Silverseed, actually. It's only if you buy fish from Petra, and you might not buy food from Petra. I never did. This is my first time doing this, by the way. I never knew this little line of dialogue existed. I would always just buy spells and hightail it out of Moonshade. I thank ye, my lord. Thou art indeed a kind one. I knew the moment I saw ye, I could call ye a friend. Or just ye friend. And know that my little ones call ye friend as well, as do their larger cousins. You mean those ratmen in the, Catacombs? Aye, my friend. Beneath the very ground upon which thou dost walk rest many twisting tunnels. They are known as the Catacombs, and the lovelies who call them home are the ratmen. But how would they recognize ye as my friend? I know. I'll give ye mine harp. Shouldst thou ever find thyself in the complex below, strum it for them. The sweet tunes from mine instrument will pacify them. For in younger days I did play it for them as they laid themselves down to sleep. Here, please take this for thy kindness. And lastly, bye, thanks for thine help. Fare thee well, my lord. And I got this item. There it is. I guess it won't fit in my backpack, oh well. We got a magic harp. I have never... This is my first time carrying this. So yeah, we have something to deal with the ratmen down below. Usually I just go ahead and kill them. But hey, a way to avoid combat's always good. Because the ratmen likely don't carry anything helpful. And it's only been 14 minutes. There's Topo. And he's probably not going to sell us anything or give us money for those gemstones. Great. 100 guilders for each gem. I'm gonna get 1200. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now you put that all in my pack, so I gotta give this to Boydon. Because Boydon's a beast. He's got a lot of strength. It's maxed out. And so do I, for that matter, thanks to my belt of strength. There are good candidates for other characters for the belt of strength, the gauntlets of quickness, the axe. Later on, once the avatar gets his stats up a little bit. But for now, it's better served in his, on him. Okay, that's it. We got 14, 12 guilders. We also got some gold nuggets, but I don't think we can exchange those with, Busia, though I think I'll check. And once again, Flindo is not here. Does this guy do any work? He just lets the girl do all the work. And she's still staring at the wall like someone. I'd like to exchange stuff, please. I would like guilders. Ah, she does exchange gold nuggets. 30 guilders for every one. And I had at least a dozen. 15. There we go. No, thank you. Bye. Let's exchange these with Boydon. Our guys are getting very well equipped now. I think we're pretty much ready to go for future adventures. Though admittedly things are going to get really easily thanks to our axe, gauntlets of quickness, and once we train up Boydon, it's all over. And the rest of our characters. Okay, 9 Monotar, 88 gold coins. 1 piece of jewelry. I don't think she accepts jewelry. If she did, I didn't see it. I'm really glad Petra, by the way, sold fish. For a second, I thought I had to go to the house down south, the hamlet. And she does let us exchange jewelry, so that's good. 300 for one piece of jewelry, my goodness. Skip all that. Or like guilders, and we'll exchange gold coins for that. Then she gives us 132. That should be it. I'm not going to exchange Falari, because we still have Dellen's Falari. I still haven't figured out how that dialogue triggers, if it does at all. But we found almost every item from the storm. There are a few others that we missed. Mainly the Magebane sword. We won't get that for a while. I remember exactly where that was. It's kind of hard to forget where that sword is, the location of it, once you find it, even during our first playthrough. It's a pretty unique location. In fact, we already saw it at the telescope back in the Crazy Mages plays, the Mad Mage. Okay, we got 9 Monetari, 2273 Guilders. You know what? Let's exchange the Monetari as well. I think it's going to get towards the end that we get out of Moonshade, because this is taking longer than I thought. At my end, it's been 25 minutes. It's hard to say how much is going to get cut out. Gives us 27 for that. There we go. And that should be it. Guilders, Falari, Gold Nuggies. Let's not worry about that now. Got all the Guilders. So let's go to Terizio. Terizio's home. I'm going to take his key because screw him. Screw all the mages here. They owe me reparations for throwing me in freedom. Well, not really. I didn't notice this here. It's a painting of a sword. Interesting. Where's Terizio? He sells a spell that I might want to get. Ah, he also has a Stefano. I'm glad I talked to him. Columna and I have received information that it was Stefano who attempted to destroy our love by stealing her stockings from my manor house. Now he hath dared to show his face again. It should be him who is destroyed. Columna and I have already seen to that. Should probably warn him. Which is why you shouldn't bring up the stockings with him. I think he forcefully takes it. If you show the stockings to Columna, and you're playing a male avatar, which we are, she tries to seduce you into giving it to her and she'll have sex with you, but it's actually a trick. When she takes it, she destroys it, and then she laughs at you. And you don't want to do it with her anyways. You'll see why in this part. Buy spells. He accepts guilders only. There's one spell that I want. Create Automata. It's expensive. We can haggle. And you do get this later, by the way. Actually, pretty soon. If you just want to wait for the scroll, but considering we have the guilders and we have false coin, let's just go ahead and pay this. I think we'll start at 400. That's expensive for a level 6 spell, too. Still 750. I should probably kick up. How about 500? Hopefully he's not like Mortegro. 679. Oh, how about 550? 630. About 580. 614. What do you need 600 guilders for? 600. 610. Done. And I think that's all the spells I can buy from him. So let's go back to Columna. Where are you, my lady? I gotta buy some spells from you. What the heck? This happened last time. I don't know where she is during this hour. No idea at all. Ah, I saw green movement. Hello, my lady. I would like to buy some more spells from you. I'll give you guilders. I think it's level 7. Poison Mist we don't have. I'm going to be cheap, even though we have infinite money now, pretty much. That's a little... Let's start with 240. 369. 369? What do you need 270 guilders for? 231. How about 281? How about 296? Still haggling because I'm giving them a hard time. We'll settle on 310. If you settle on the final price they like, they give you a compliment, I mean, which I like. And I think that's all the spells here in Moonshade that we can buy. Let me check. I'll check right now. Alright, we bought every spell we could here in Moonshade. It's not full yet, but here's our first circle. Second circle. Third. Got one left there. 2 and 4th is left. 3 and 5th. 1 and 6. 1 and 7th. 8th is all full up. And 9 will be full up in just a few minutes, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and save, so I don't want to do that again. And we're going back in Columna's house. Now, Mosh mentioned a comb that Columna has. There's no one in here. That's actually very convenient. Open that. You want the 3-prong key there. The 3-teethed key, whatever. Also go through their stuff because... Also, some automaton, he doesn't stop us from taking the key. That's the potion book. With this key, you can open this door. And down here, you want to be quick. Because that's a buzzsaw, which really hurt... Really hurt Shamino. I don't want to cast a spell right now. Let's go ahead and use this for now. There's a scroll here. A time stop scroll. Time stop. Takes me back to time stop spell in Baldur's Gate 2. I think I've thrown a ball, which came out way later, I know. The dungeon music is playing for some reason. Transcribe. Go. Scroll. I had made the most wonderful discovery about the comb that I took from that empty-headed ruler of Fawn. She's talking about Yolinda. No longer shall I be forced to content myself with the bumbling attentions of Melano, my pitiful excuse for a husband. For upon using the comb myself, I have become beautiful and desirable. No one will ever guess now that Mosh and I are twins. Now I may use my wits for better things, like the adept Terizio Columna. Ah. I should find this comb. I'll take the key. She also has that blood ritual blooding device right there, which means she uses a blood spawn for stuff. Nope, she's back in here. That's okay though. Oh, you didn't see me. There's a secret wall here though. I'm gonna use that. I'm also going to use restoration. See how much mana that took if you saw that? Worth it though. We are now max health. And you can always, once you're out, just rest for 12 hours. And if you're out of food, just cast Create Food. I believe that's level 2, right? It's level 1, it's only going to cost 1 mana to create food. Did you notice it though before I did? There's a chest here. It's locked. Is it trapped? It's not trapped. With the green key downstairs though, we can open it. And there it is. The Comb of Beauty. You don't need to do this now, by the way. This comb is not going to be very important until way later on in the game. Take this off. That back on. It won't be very important until way later. And a comb won't fit in my bag. I got way too much stuff, man. So I'll take that. Now I'm the beautiful one. Even though my portrait has not changed at all. Because the avatar is already beautiful. Talk to Columna though. Don't leave without talking to her once you take the comb. Because now she is wholly different. She looks just like Mosh, though has all her colored hair. She has no dialogue about the comb though. Not any longer. There we go. Is that not a funny joke? Me, a decrepit hag, the most desired beauty in all Moonshade. Once in my time, beauty. Without my precious comb, all my beauty hath long faded. Do you have any new dialogue about other things? Nope. Bye. Now, she recognizes what happens when you take the comb, but no one else does. We can test with Melano. He won't walk away from me. Let's not worry about that. Let's talk to Stefano. Maybe there's new dialogue about what Columna and Terizio said. Close the door. Can't click right now. And he's still sleeping. What the heck? It's almost noon, man. Be caught in fool. You're hiding under the bed again. He's got PTSD for sure, guys. He's got no new dialogue. Tell him meet again. Stop scaring me. Okay, sorry, Stefano. So let's go back to Mosh. She's still sleeping. We'll talk to her real quick. Oh, it is my friend. Hast thou brought me something? No, I suppose not. Name. Mosh. Sister. I tell thee I have a twin, she is Columna, yet wert thou to see us together, any similarity will be gone. It is she who possesses the youth and beauty. No new lines here, rat woman. I am not. Chantress. Trulachi. Company. I like her rats. Rats are nice. House. 'Tis not a bad place to live, the sewers. Fitting that Boydon's the one saying, the sewer's not bad. Art thou daft? Boydon, you smell like a sewer. Is what Shamina would say. Magic. And no, you cannot give her the comb. A commenter mentioned that. And I don't think you can at all. Depending on the order on who you talk to. So not sure what's going on there. I didn't read anything about giving the comb back to Mosh. Because the comb, that doesn't really make any sense. Because the comb's going to be very, very important later on. Unless if you could give it to Mosh, you would have to come back and get it. But now the comb is in our possession. Columna is now old. Which is how it should be. So we gotta go talk to Julia now. If you remember, she gives us the key once we bribe her with some money. I really don't want to talk to her, but I am ready to leave Moonshade. In fact, I gotta double check everything here. Did I do everything here? I'm ready to leave. I am ready to leave. It's been 39 minutes on my end. And I think I'm gonna play an extra 10, maybe 20 minutes on my own time. Not own time, but past an hour. Because I'm not sure how much is gonna be cut out, because I really want to start exploring underneath Moonshade. Okay, give me the key. I heard thou hast managed to protect thyself from the heat in the catacombs. I hope thou hast thought to take enough reagents. Not that thou will survive the ratmen. God, lady. If she only knew what kind of people and monsters we fought. I will loan thou this key for, say, 40 guilders. Is it worth that much to adventure in the catacombs? Yes, it is. Well enough, take this blue key. It will open the gate to the catacombs for thee. Now the catacombs are in the south. They are currently, if I can remember, in this location here, or here, or here. I think it's like right here. I think we can go around here. I'm gonna go around here though. Let's grab that key though. She puts it in our... it may already be on our keyring automatically if they give us keys. If any NPC gives us keys. Yeah. I almost didn't even need to use the false coin spell earlier as a demonstration, but I wanted to show off how that worked. The other way is the wrong way. This is Terizio's house. You want to go over here. My first guess was correct. For some reason I thought the house to the catacombs is on the other side. No, it's right here. And there's a ranger here. I am on a log that I don't want to be on right now. Here you are. Let's talk to him. So Ernesto, what are you doing here? I'm not going to talk to you. Bye. Alright. We are ready to go. We're low on mana. That's okay. If we need to, we have some mana potions. Good to close the door behind you. We don't want anyone following us. Now it's getting very dark. Finally, some adventure. 44 minutes on my end. Great light this area. Let's explore. Don't forget the magic harp. I haven't forgotten. You'll use the harp on the rats. That one's not hostile. Or it could be. Oop. I wonder if this will work on that, or just the rat men. Nope, the rat has to die. Ah, it's you. Rat men only, I guess. Oh well. It's okay. Mosh is not going to approve of this. Us killing these little rats, but the harp won't work, so whatever. And I'll laugh if the harp doesn't work on the ratmen up ahead. If they are up ahead. Finally going back to Monitor, those lands there. Funnily enough, you get all those serpent teeth that we have now. Not all of them, but 4 of them. But none back to Monitor. Unlucky. You gotta walk all the way back. Otherwise it'd be too easy. That's why I wanted to buy every spell here in Moonshade before leaving. Because if I have to go back, I don't think you get a tooth until way later. Because we have a tooth going back to Moonshade, but once we're back in Monitor, we don't have a tooth going to Monitor. And I can't remember when we get the tooth to Monitor. So traveling back to Moonshade is going to be a slight challenge. We can do it. Because we can link the 2 areas soon. Don't know what's in this area, though. I'm hoping for magical armor and such. That's a lot of rats. How about you? Forgot to say that. Take out this one. Wait on. There we go. I'm still slow. It's okay. That is a fire elemental. They sound like dangerous monsters. Zombies. Sword of defense. And a barricade. That was likely from the ratmen. And I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I can't quite remember the layout to this place. Cheese, of course. Rats love cheese. Now usually, like I said, I just kill all these ratmen because I didn't have the harp. I think they just don't attack you automatically. Hey, how's it going? Oh. It's no good. Here. Have some new tunes. Puts them to sleep. That's cool. It worked. That was my first. Hast thou noticed that this bed is occupied? I didn't notice it, but I wasn't trying to sleep in the bed. I didn't grab the coins, by the way. Because we have the false coin spell now. That doesn't last very long, does it? Oh well. So you could just go ahead and kill them. It's a little tiring, so I'm gonna put it on my hand here. You may think the Avatar knows how to play music. He does know how to play music. He's all the classes back in Britannia. He's a bard, fighter, mage, paladin, all rolled into one. Let's go this way, though. Because there's a barricade here. A bit south from where they are. Anything in these thingies? No? Can we just walk past all these? No, we gotta move them. That's pretty neat. I didn't know you can get the magic harp. That was my first time getting it. Walk in here. I'm trying not to kill any ratmen. Or Mosh, you know. I will kill the mummies, though. Or the zombies. There we go. I will take a sword of defense. Not like we need it. I'm really debating on taking these gold coins. Oh no. Just to have the excuse to loot something, but with false coin, you don't really need it though, do you? I guess I'll leave it be. I'll take the potion though. I think that's a sleeping potion. YOLO has it. I thought I gave it to Shaman, I guess not. Got a lot of junk in here. That won't fit. Well, I'll put it in the other one then. Actually, that's that is Dupre's inventory. So excuse me. This skeleton model here, the corpse, it's like it's posing for a painting. Looks like some ratman died in here. Environmental storytelling. They couldn't take on these undead and fire elementals, so they barricaded. Nothing in there. That was just one fire elemental. There should be more. Oh, there's nothing in here. Heck. Oh well. More zombies. I need to do some research. Because I do not know where I'm going. Let's barricade this for them though. I can. There we go. That sound effect. Oh yeah, just wander in there. Whatever. I'm leaving. It's dangerous, but they wander in there. It's funny. Let's go this way. Oh! No, Duper. Wake up. We got a quest to finish. We gotta head back to Monitor finally. Oh, big open area over there. I hope these tunnels are straightforward, and I hope I'm not missing anything. Like magical armor, magical weapons to collect. I might change my mind on that. I might dump them off somewhere. Never liked having too much in the inventory. It just sort of messes me up in my head. It's a training dummy. Got some arrows here. I'll take those. We can create ammunition now. Oh, it's Chaos Wildmen. They don't even talk, I guess. They just want to attack and eat. Disgusting. Shovel, a pickaxe, torn painting, cod. Someone was living down here. There must have been an archer and a fighter. Or it could be the Chaos Men living here. They got a whole thing going on here down here. Interesting. Did I already loot this? Yes, I did. More wildmen. That's what happens when you leave the screen, they come back. Mushrooms. I go that way, this way, let's go this way. Probably nothing over here but more mushrooms. Yeah, just mushrooms. It's foreshadowing Ultimate Pagan. With all those mushrooms growing out of the ground in that game. It was a long stretch. I think this is the way to go, and I think you always come back if you miss things. Oh, what was that? Is that a demon? Or a daemon? No, that is a gargoyle. A winged one. Let's talk to him. Greetings, fine gargoyle. To say greetings, he says. To be called ruler of gargoyles. To respond to Zelkas. To mean Iron Helm. To ask who you are, why you are here. I'm lost, no. We can say we're Reuben, or we're the Avatar. I don't think he knows what the Avatar is. So I'm just gonna say I am Reuben. To be wary that you might be like others of your kind, who come here to slay my people, and steal our treasures. And yet, to wonder if you are the hero of the dream. Others of my kind, to say sadly that men come to do us harm, to not understand why they call us daemons, yeah. I don't understand either. It could be the red skin, and the horns, and the noseless nose. To say they are brawny warriors in stout armor, to delight in shedding our blood. to hate us greatly, to regret that we cannot make peace with them. Daemons. To tell you there is no such thing as a daemon, to be sure that daemons are creatures from stories, used to frighten young ones. No, I assure you they are very real. To disbelieve that men could believe us to be daemons, to be gargoyles. Drawbridge continues onwards. What do you mean of treasures, though? Say that many men have come here to steal the wealth of the lost city. To be willing to share. To be angry that the men in armor do not want to share. To want only to kill us. To be as ignorant as they are greedy. I do expect that from Monotorians. Lost city. To say that several generations of gargoyles have dwelt here. To assure you that this place was old before we came. To look about and know that the people who dwelt here revered serpents. To say that they also suffered a great calamity. To wonder what happened to those who once dwelt here. Ignorant. To say that these invaders cannot stand the heat of this place. To quickly die. To be amused to see them come again and again, only to die. They find that funny, eh? To survive long enough to vex us with their weapons before their deaths. What's this dream you mentioned? To tell you that our slumber is filled with a single dream, a vision of a hero from another world. Say that the hero is a man most like you. It must be thee, Reuben. The Avatar is the hero. No doubt about it, even Boydon's calling me the Avatar now. To wonder if you are the hero. I like how you can choose this, but we'll just say tell me more. To say that the dream tells of great disasters, storms that disintegrate with their bolts, diseases which kill the meek, an spectral trinity which spreads evil. To declare that a hero shall come from beyond this world, to have seen that this warrior shall slay the trinity, and triumph through virtue. To be required to give this hero an ancient artifact, which will provide guidance to him. To know the hero by this sign, he shall submit to the test of purity, and be shown worthy of by returning in virtue. Lot more dialogue here. What is the test of purity? To tell you that this city is old, to have a long history before the gargoyles found it, to know little about the former inhabitants, but to believe that they were not evil, to have visited their sacred places amid the ruins, to know that the dream says that the hero shall go to the place of the twin pillars, where he must face the ordeal of the ancients, to assure your companions that no harm shall come to you or to them during the test, to believe this myself, and what these twin pillars look like, or tell me anything about them, I guess. I like how, we're talking to him, but the drawbridge is up. We can't see him from this angle. To have visited this place within the underground city, to be in the northeastern chambers of the city, to have seen 2 stone pillars of great size in the semblance of serpents, to say that the pillar of ice is broken, to say that the pillar of fire yet stands, to have dreamed of the hero grasping the fiery serpent with his hands, and thus commencing the test. What is this ancient artifact? To have a great treasure among the gargoyles, an artifact discovered among the ruins, to not know its powers, to have seen the dream, though you must entrust this device to the hero who shall come. To say that this ring of the serpent shall be the means of guiding the hero in his struggle against the imbalance. Oh, we got serpent earrings, and he has the ring. Tell me of those storms. To have detected a change in the structure of the world by means of an imbalance of essences. To know this is the reason why great storms now howl across the face of this world, hurling their lightnings down. To know this is not all, to become worse with time, until the end of the world, unless the hero prevails. Diseases? To weep for the creatures that succumb most easily to the sickness of this world. To have dreamed of dying infants, of minds numbed or gone insane, and of beings which simply waste away due to the imbalance. To despair for my people, for they are lost in slumbers in the dream. Only I remain. And lastly, the evil trinity. To have seen 3 ghosts stalking the land, through the dream. To declare that one has the evil glow. One has the haunting eyes that mock. One has the serpent's head. To know that this is not yet, but shall soon be. These are the enemies of the hero. Nothing. To delay my purpose no longer. To ask if you are willing to take the test. To prove that you are the hero from which we dream. I must say yes, but I had more stuff to ask. To be pleased. To bid you to go to the Pillars of Purity. To ask you to prepare yourself in virtue. Then to grasp the Pillar of Fire. And let the test begin. To admit you to the underground city. A moment. And we are in. Can I talk to you some more, or you're just going to leave? He's just going to leave. And we haven't had to use the chill spell yet, but we will in a minute. And you can't open this gate, which leads you somewhere. I'm reloading that because I missed something. So let's walk around a little bit, or just stand still, rather.
I know that we have met before, stranger. Dost thou not recall?
You gotta click to get past this serpent being. I reloaded that point because, well, I pressed left click by accident, trying to say that if you try to double click this lever, you won't be able to. Only gargoyles can do it. So we can't go in that direction. We can go in this direction, though, by pressing this button. Or that direction, rather. And there's probably nothing up here. It's just about... Ah! We're roasting! That's no good. Everyone... chill. That lasts for a while, I believe. It's a level 3 spell, so it doesn't cost too much mana. I think I'll explore this city for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Like I said, I don't know how much is going to get cut out here in the beginning. I feel like a bit. We don't need these reagents. And unbeknownst to Julia, we have the Ring of Reagents, so we don't need reagents. The gargoyles can handle the blistering heat, which is another thing as to why people think they're daemons. Stone beds, not very comfy. Another thingamajig there that we can't open. Down here is the same area we're at, never mind. We circled around, and we lost one companion, Shamino, but he'll come back. Just leave the screen, and he'll hopefully pop up. Anything around? Oh, this is an empty space here. Or a dead end, rather. My goodness. Shamino, where are you? I hope I don't have to go back. There he is. Worried me a little bit. Ooh, fire. This is Purple Serpent. We don't need anything. You don't need to do anything about that. And here's the actual city. It's all in ruins. The serpent people lived here. Don't know if they were order or chaos. And this is the part where we'll discover a little bit more about the people who lived on this island before the Molitorians, the Faunese, and the Shadians. A hall of sleeping gargoyles, though. This one popped out of bed. He's not supposed to. 'Tis reminiscent of the problems that are occurring and pertaining to this very instant. The Imps. That's a, I don't know if that happened in the original. Let's just ignore that. Pretend he's still sleeping. Another sleeping gargoyle here. We won't wake him up. But you're not supposed to. Nothing in those rooms anyways. Anything in here? There's a rug here. It's just a room of nothing. Just a snake on the ground. Could that be the same snake we talked to? Or talked to us, rather? Who knows? A lot of nothing in there. I'll just leave these open. It's a dungeon anyways. Actually, I'll close it, because it's still like, the gargoyles were living here. So it's kind of like their home. Ah, you can make a lot of bandages with these. Use this on a loom, and use the thread on that, I believe. That's the loom. This is a spindle. Spinning wheel. Don't really need bandages though, we got magic. And we're recovering magic pretty quickly. Kitchen. A sleeping gargoyle. I don't quite remember the layout of this place, by the way. I'm gonna get lost, because it's not really straightforward as to where you have to go. You have to go in certain directions to get to a certain area. It's like the baths here. Up. Tentacle being. We need none of these. Ah, that's you. 2 arms to battle. Be gone, hentai monster. And Shamino. Don't work on your aim. Serpent dagger. Oops. Oh, that is a key of fire. I don't think you can put this on your keyring. One of those special keys. I'll just hold on to it. I'll try later. Lots of skeletons here, though. You know, it's supposed to be a city that the gargoyles lived in, but they didn't clean up. Maybe these are adventurers and the monsters just came back in when they were sleeping. And Zelcast can only handle so many. Ooh, that is a chill spell. Scroll. What's this doing here? Warm hearts. Don't worry about that right now. Actually, no, I'm going to take this warm heart. There is a reason for that. And good luck trying to guess. Can't carry that, though. I'm actually kind of wondering if you can... Actually, no. You need the chill spell to get the key in the first place, to get to this place. Otherwise... Yeah. That'll save on mana, though not like we need to worry about that. Carrying way too much stuff. Go around here. It's blocked, Avatar. We also got some brass shields. Serpent sword, leather armor, serpent daggers. Nothing in here. A little arena. They live like Romans, I guess. They had a bathing house, bathhouse, and all that. I think apparently they had open bathrooms too, so if you're taking a dump, other people are taking a dump with you. That's gross. Nothing out here. Yeah, I left that door open, so what? Snakes! Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes? Why could not Lord British have sent these somewhere akin to Daisy Isle instead? Why me? Oh, desist. Just one snake, YOLO. It shouldn't have been Shamina who said that. He doesn't like snakes. Circle around here. I guess, yeah, open this. Avatar, aren't thou really going to go in there? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Look, the gates! They opened! Well, it sounded like they opened. Oh, they closed. I thought these were going to open. I hear something. Oh, I don't hear anything. Oh, it's an automaton. That's you. Something is coming. Oh no. We're gladiators now. Are you not entertained? Give me that magic arrow. Shamino, stop missing. There's no one to entertain in this arena. Some of this blood looks fresh. What's it doing here? Unless it's supposed to be like old dried blood. Is that it? There's a key here. Is there like a button inside? Oh. Oh no. Oh yes. There's a key here. I'm gonna take it. Give. I think we can flip these levers. whatever they do. Let's just flip all of them. Stuck. This one. Stuck. Oh, this one, Avatar. I cannot budget. Okay, what of this? It's stuck. But this one. I cannot budget. It's stuck. Even with your 30 strength, you can't move it. Oh well. This one should have opened... Oh, it didn't open it. There's nothing in there anyways. Circle around again. Not a whole lot going on over there. I think there's something important here, though, that we need to get. But we can just come up here. And come out here again. Leave those doors open just in case. Because you can't open it from outside, I don't think. We're back out here. If we need to come back, we'll just come back. Damn bones. Skeletons, the foul things. At least they are not moving about and terrorizing the living. Let those who have died rest, and not bother those of us that live on. Perhaps thou didst speak too soon, my friend. Spooky, scary skeletons, how about you? They're easy. And those skeletons have nothing. Anything around here? At the very end, there's a blocked passage up ahead. Long path, my goodness. Yeah, there's nothing over here. What the heck? I think you can walk through this, though. Yeah, you can. Oops. Oh well. You can totally go around the arena, guys. I think this part's gonna be over soon. I'm not sure when to stop. Maybe another 7 minutes. I want to try to find Zelcast and end it there. Damn, I thought he was gonna talk again. Ah, keys. I had keys for that. That's magically locked. We can't go through there. We gotta unlock magic spell. Let's go this way. Garden of Mushrooms. There's some green slime. At you. Sure is a lot of combat down here. And Boydon's hurt a little bit. Let's go ahead and fill him up. We got a lot. Potions now. Nothing there. Nothing there. Another chill spell, and a worm's heart, I think that's what it's called. Yep, worm's heart. There's a reason why I'm picking that up. I like these serpent-looking lamps. You see the fang at the top going over the bulb. Nothing. That's the same corpse I looked at. And that one. I'm hoping for, like, magical armor. Magical anything. Anything to use. Oh, that is a key of ice. And once again, I don't think you could put this on your key ring. Some keys you can't. And there's a serpent tooth there, too. I will take. I think this serpent tooth leads you. I thought there was a serpent gate in here. Well, I don't know what that's used for. I'm not going to worry about that. Nothing in that corpse. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let's go this way. I feel like the serpent gate's nearby. Which would be cool, because you can go back to Moonshade from here. No, it's just a big old garden. Let's go back. Now I wonder if this is the right way, because if you don't have unlock magic, we didn't find a scroll, you won't be able to continue onwards. was a long hallway, it felt like to me. I figure you'd be well versed enough to know that you need to unlock magic before even coming. Otherwise, you have to go back to Moonshade. I think we're close. Alright, where is Zelkas? Actually, no. Zelkas, I don't think, can be found until you complete the test of purity, which is right here. You said there's one pillar of ice, which is destroyed, and one pillar of fire. Ice is order, fire is chaos. So, next part, we're gonna double click on that pillar of fire and undergo the test of purity.